Getting your LinkedIn profile optimized is key if you want to be a smart success for you as a business owner on LinkedIn. So let's go through all the key components to really pimp out your profile and make it zing to attract your ideal clients. Really pimp out my LinkedIn profile to help you get a great guide of how to do it yourself. This is for small business owners, which is different for working for a corporation. This is specifically for helping you grow your audience and gain leads from LinkedIn with a converting profile. Let's start right at the top. So at the top, we have our banner. What we need to have in here ideally is have your lead magnet or lead generation or your freebie, have it promoted in here to give them a reason when they come to your profile to act. So I've got my download my free workbook, which is dial into your dream client with arrows to point down to it. You can make yours look prettier than that. And then in the featured section, you can see here's dial into your dream client. And I will get around 4 to 5 signups for both this and also for this one, the marketing fix, another freebie in my featured section as posts. When you're creating these, all you need to do is go to the plus sign here and you'll see that it says add a link. You can add a link. It will allow you to add an image and then you can pop that in and have that as your promotional content in there as part of your featured section. The next thing that you want to make sure that you've really got great going is your profile picture. It's best to do a cutout with a plain background that fits your branding in the back. Make sure the photo is up to date, that you're making eyes on someone and that it's looks professional in your level of professional context. That's super important. We want to make sure you've got your name there. That's mine. You can't use my name. It's mine. You can use your own name. And then you want to share what you are. Now, there's a whole lot of ways we can do this. You can talk about who you help. But the key thing is to also make sure you have keywords in there because it helps people find you. I'm going a bit old school at the moment, just saying exactly what I do. I'm a content marketing coach. And then I add a little bit of me in there, which is I'm your marketing smorgasbord, and list all the things that I can do with you. And then I have my keywords, storyteller, keynote speaker, author, podcast. So I've got those kind of things in there to help people actually find me. So think really carefully about what keywords you want to have. But remember, the first 80 characters are the most important because they follow you around everywhere when you go online and people watch those to see what you're doing and who you are every time you comment, and it helps them come to see you on your profile. So those are key. I change them around quite a bit, but those are the ones I've got there. Then we want to go down and into our about. Our about is more written for attracting our ideal clients. So one of the things that I recommend you do is write a whole lot of stuff about yourself, chuck it into ChatGPT and say, I want to write this in an AIDA format. Attention, interest, desire, action. Don't take ChatGPT stuff and use it. Get your own words and phrase. But what you want to do is get attention grabbing. So I've got a question. Then I've got that building that interest, so explaining a little bit about my background. Then I've got that desire coming in around those results that I'm going to positively do. And then I've got how we can take action. So it really helps people have it as a mini landing page to help convert people. Then we've got the features section. We have our lead magnet in there. Also, it's good to have an intro post about who you are. And if there's any other ways of showing how you can work with them, that's also useful. I look at the content section to see if people are making comments before I connect with them because it shows they're active. So just be aware that people will be able to see whether you're active or not. And this is a great way for people to have a look at your other content. Then just down here, another thing that you need to do is if you've got your business and you have a range of services within that business, break up that company information with those services. So you can see here, I'm a podcast host, content marketing coach, and marketing strategist. So I have those in there. I can put other different bits and pieces in there. I've got a couple of courses that I'm going to add into here as well. And so I want to have all of those in there so that if people are searching for them, they're going to come up. SEO and LinkedIn are bestie friends. They're great for internal SEO, but also external SEO. So you really want to make the most of this. So fill in all those bits and pieces. Then go through and fill out all the other bits in terms of your certification, your education, any other bits and pieces. The skills are something you can go through and add in as well. You can have up to 50, so choose the ones that are in there. And then another cool thing you can do is ask people to recommend you, and you can do it vice versa as well. If you've got any publications, add them in. Essentially just pump out your profile, but the key things are have a really strong banner with a call to action, a really clear picture, get that heading going really, really well, and make that about section in AIDA format, attention, interest, desire, action format, to really help people get that conversion and get in contact with you. I hope that helps.